Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Monday morning meeting. I'm Ryan.
I'm Andy.
We are the Insurance Brothers. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. How was yours?
It was good, man.
Nice.
Got out there. Did you watch the selection Sunday?
Heck yes, I did.
Gosh.
It's like Christmas time, man. I dressed up in a Santa Claus outfit just for yesterday.
It's perfect, yes.
So,
and unfortunately, Duke has the easiest path. And
well, they have a freak of nature.
Yes, they do. LeBron James 2.0.
So realistically, who do you want to win? I know who you like.
Right, we got the
where you're loyal
here.
to, but who do you want to win? Who do you think has a legitimate shot of beating you?
I was very embarrassed for Virginia last year, the first one seed, to lose to a 16 seed. It'd be kind of funny and cool to see them. It'd be kind of cool to see them redeem themselves and get back into it. So I'm going to take Virginia.
Okay.
I'm taking Virginia to upset Duke in the final.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. I got Gonzaga. Zags are looking good. And dude, Murray State.
Hey,
Murray State.
I like that a lot.
I'm a fan.
Yeah,
I'm a fan for sure.
Who was the team last year? That grandma who was sitting on the sideline. Chicago, Illinois. Loyola Chicago.
Loyola Chicago. Yeah.
So maybe we have a similar.
There we go, man. You should beat her for Halloween. That'd be a great costume. That'd be fantastic.
Excellent.
Yeah. So as you can see, we are broadcasting from the Kansas Jayhawks locker room.
Yes.
Of course, we're huge Jayhawk fans. Yeah. We went to KU. It's been a rough year for us. I blame the NCAA for that, and also Azubuike getting hurt.
Yeah. Lost 3 starters. No excuses. The worst season in 15 years.
Yeah. It's been rough. I think it's attributed to obviously injuries we've had, the strict NCAA rules, but also the one and done. I think has come back to bite us a little bit. A lot of freshmen, young team.
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe they could do some sort of a UConn run this year, similar to like 4 or 5 years ago when they won it all. So you never know. But hey, we're not here for college basketball.
Nope. We just love it. And Thursday, Friday, don't call us, don't text, don't write. You know where we'll be.
You already know.
Yeah, buddy. So I hope everybody had a really successful week last week, sales-wise. Hopefully you're taking tidbits of what we're bringing to the table every week and implementing it into your business, because it's small changes that create big results.
Yeah.
You can't expect to pivot your entire mentality, your entire business model overnight.
Yeah, it'll take a couple months. Just hang in there with us and step by step.
Step by step. Yeah. So today we want to talk about why you are not successful as a salesperson. And this is going to dive deeper into really the mentality and the attitude that you're carrying on a daily basis.
Yeah, mindset.
Yep.
Huge.
Yep. It's really easy in sales to go to negativetown. I used to have a partner of mine. Yeah. You're going to negativetown. Don't go to negativetown.
Right.
It's really easy to go there. You create a marketing strategy and you give it 2 weeks and it's not producing what you'd hope it produced. So you go to negativetown.
Yeah.
Or a deal you think is going to close, the guy's giving you all the buying signals, and then they don't buy. They go dark.
Yeah.
And you go to negativetown.
That's the easiest thing to do is head that direction because, you know what, give up quickly.
Yeah.
And by the way, most people do.
Yeah. So. You look over the fence to, the top producers in your office. They're closing deals. Yeah. You get frustrated. You go to negativetown.
Sure.
So we want to get you out of negativetown. That is our goal for today. Hashtag no negativetown. So, obviously the biggest thing that you need to focus on is your mental state on a daily basis. Like I said, it's very hard it's very easy to dwell on, small failures on a daily basis, but we forget about the larger successes that we have on a weekly, a monthly, a yearly basis, which, keeps us going in sales. That's what keeps you coming back, right, is those wins. So your mental state is a huge piece of driving forward, being successful. So talk to me, Andy, about what you see with salespeople with their mindset.
Ambitions, got to have some ambition. Your confidence level, your swag, we talk about it all the time. 80% of the sales come from 20% of the people. And do you want to be in that 20% or do you want to go to negative town? So have that ambition, make sure that your confidence level is high. I mean, there's a few things that play into that. Do you believe in your products? Do you believe in your company? We talk about that all the time. So, make sure that that's up here is the number one thing you focus on. If you you're going to be a top sales producer, there's only one way. You got to have that solid mindset.
Yep.
So have that ambition.
Yeah. How do a lot of salespeople who are unsuccessful perpetuate being unsuccessful, right?
Sure.
If they're unsuccessful at their current job, they were probably unsuccessful at their past ones as well. And insanity, right? You keep repeating the same thing, expect a different result. They're probably going to be unsuccessful unless you change something or numerous things about the way you approach your business.
Yeah.
So what do you recommend as some of the top things that you would want a salesperson who has not been successful in the past to start implementing on a daily basis with their mindset in order to be successful in the future?
Embrace your culture. Understand that there's going to be top producers in every office. You're going to want to cling on to the best people in the office. Stay away from the cave dwellers that we call them, the people who are in negativetown and want to pull more people in with them because things aren't going their way.
Yep.
Cling on to the mentor in your office who can, you can take out to lunch, get some tidbits. Do that often. Do that once a week. Find out what they're doing well. So if you're doing that properly, you're going to find that you're going to over time be more like them. You're going to find, people you hang out with the most, you're going to become like. So that's probably the number one thing, embracing the culture.
Every office has those cancers.
Yeah.
The ones that want to complain about management, the product, the price, what their clients are not doing. Everybody else's fault.
Yeah.
It's everybody else's fault. But again, like Andy said, you've already established that you like the product, you like the company, you like the pay structure. You're comfortable with where you're at. Now you just want to crush it.
Yeah.
Stay away from the negative people in your office that try to drag you in to their dark cloud, because there's some of those in every single office. You want to make sure that you spend your time with the successful ones in your office, the ones that have a positive mindset, because, birds of a feather. I read an article the other day that was just talking about being the dumbest person in the room.
Sure.
And you want to be the dumbest person in the room because that's the only way you grow and the only way you learn.
Yeah, ask the right questions.
Exactly.
Know what you're trying to learn, and going after those things, as often as you can, because those that are stagnant and not learning or sharpening their tools, as we say, what are you doing well for yourself in the future? You're just going to be that stagnant.
But it's the same thing for your mindset. You don't want to be the most positive person in the room either.
Sure.
You want to be around people that are more positive, more motivated, higher ambitions than you have, and that drags you up automatically. So make sure that you're, gravitating toward those people in your office first and foremost.
So you're not the class clown, as they say.
I mean, you can be a class clown and be successful. Trust me. I know from experience, my friends. Yes, okay. Yes. If I roll in here on stilts one day, don't be surprised.
I'm sure some people can vouch on that one.
Yes, exactly. Good. So we talk about, having a positive mindset, one. Second thing is obviously work ethic. And I think it's such a misconception in any industry that, you have your unlazy people and you have your lazy people. So these people aren't lazy and these people are lazy. In my opinion, I think most people, if not all people, are inherently lazy. I just think that the people that don't show those traits on a daily basis have overcome it with their mindset. And laziness is something that you can overcome. And so I want to make that perfectly clear, right? You can choose to be lazy. This is not something that just, I'm lazy and that's the way I do it.
Yeah. Again, that's the easiest path.
Yeah.
It's the way that, if you want to gravitate towards that side, then it's probably the easiest road. People typically go towards the easy path.
Yeah.
And that's where that falls.
So in my opinion, the people that overcome the feeling of laziness, one, they're cognizant of the fact that they're lazy, right? Step one, admitting it.
Yeah.
I am lazy. I'm a lazy person.
Sure.
And that's fine. Like I said, most people are lazy. That's just how it is. If you're cognizant of it on a regular basis and you stop yourself multiple times throughout the day, and when you say, I have that thing to do, but I'll do it later. I'll do it tomorrow. And then you go, whoa. You know what? I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to do it right now.
Sure.
I'm going to get it done right now.
And this might be a good precursor to a next topic that we want to cover, which would be formulating the best, most efficient to-do list. And I like to say that to knock out the hardest thing in your day first.
Right.
That way you get it done. It's out of your way. It's off your shoulders. So
right.
We'll talk about that more later, but that's kind of what you're probably alluding to. So, if you knock out those tough tasks, here you are. You're kind of making sure your workday looks a little bit better.
Yeah, and I think procrastination goes hand in hand with laziness. But if you're cognizant of it and you catch yourself throughout the day, and you just go, you know what? No, I'm going to make a stand, and I'm not going to be lazy today, and I'm going to do it right now. And then that starts developing a habit, right? And a habit turns into your normal day-to-day routine of how you operate. And
And
so deciding to make a stand and say, you know what? I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to do it right now.
And along
Is
with a mentor, grab a accountability buddy, someone who can jump in with you and say, you know what, man, you got to pick it up, and you do the same for them.
Yeah.
They're going to notice it before you, I'm sure. And if you can have that person next to you that says, let's go, we're going to go do this together.
And it starts with small things, right? Like I'll find myself like, oh, the dishes need to be done. Oh man, I'll do it in an hour. Like I don't feel like doing it right now. And then I'll stop myself and be like, no. I'm gonna do it right now. And that has really helped me, again, those little daily reminders of myself not to be lazy. Again, that perpetuates large results and big success just on the fact that you're gonna make a stand today and stop being lazy.
Your wife tells me differently.
Yeah, don't listen to her. She doesn't even speak English really. You think she does, but she doesn't. What she says not make sense. Okay, so one, we have mindset. Very, very important. Two, not being lazy. Be cognizant of the laziness and making sure that you're not being lazy. You know, and this is just a quick side note. I find that being unsuccessful in sales is actually more work than being successful in sales. When you're unsuccessful, you're not making as much money.
Yeah.
You're probably jumping jobs every 1 to 2 years. So you're having to learn new products and new management and go through all the training over and over and
probably
over
working
again.
More hours because you have to.
How frustrating. Yeah. You know, when you're successful and you're crushing it, you get so good at your product and what you're offering and your pitch, and you develop your pipeline, and you have, you know, repeat clients, and you've got referrals coming in from everywhere. Right. And after a while, it just gets easy, but you got to be willing to put in the work up front. So if you think about it, the people that are not being successful in their sales positions are actually doing more work than the successful people who are making significantly more money.
Yeah, you make a good point. I mean, I look around our office and I just noticed that why are the most successful people out of here at 4 p.m.?
Yeah.
Because they've gotten their stuff done.
Yeah.
And the ones who are having to work those extra hours are probably a little behind, and they didn't plan their day well. Yep. There's a lot of things that come into play.
Sure.
But, you know, the ones who are crushing it are probably knocking things out quickly. They're used to their routine.
Yep, absolutely. So we have mindset, we have not being lazy, we have, you know, being successful so you don't have to work as hard. What a weird concept that is.
Yeah, it's backwards.
Yeah.
That's the way it rolls.
You know, and we could go on and on with the daily routine as far as tasks go. You know, we've talked about all of the intricacies that go into being a successful salesperson, but that mindset is everything, to make sure that you're successful. Do not dwell on the small losses. Again, you got to compartmentalize the losses. We're in sales. That's the way it goes. A small loss should catapult you to a big win. And so when you have a small loss, it should just motivate you. Okay, perfect. I got to make 10 more phone calls today. I got to reach out to 10 more referral partners. Let me make myself feel better.
Yeah, you're closer to your goal than you think. I mean, that's just how it goes. You're knocking out these honestly, these are the ones that you're just like, okay, I'm getting them out of the way. I'm just not thriving with those. But you're going to find that diamond in the rough, the ability to knock out a golden egg, if you will, and really do well with one big sale. So it's around the corner.
Yeah. So make yourself feel better and don't dwell on the small loss and go get another big win. And that's, you know, that turns your mood around in a hurry.
Yeah.
Sales is a roller coaster emotionally. We all know that. One day is great. The next day is terrible. The next day is awesome. You know, that's the way it goes. But as you get along farther in your career with your current position, those wins start to string together more and more. And then the losses just, you know, when you lose a deal, you almost take the attitude of like, oh, that's okay. I didn't have time for that one anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
I have so many others that I'm working on. Yeah. So well, I don't have anything else for today.
No. I mean, honestly, if you could take a couple of these pieces and literally just think about it a little bit, let it stew, and then put it in play, I think you're going to be so much more better off. It's going to work well. I even take some of our own advice. You know, try
there you go, man.
Because we're not, you know, perfect at what we're doing. We're just trying to get better.
So
We're our own accountability buddies. So.
We're all doing it together. Yeah. So focus on your mindset this week. Focus on the small daily tasks that you don't have to be lazy in. Remind yourself, hey, no, I'm going to do this right now. I'm not going to put it off till tomorrow. Start talking to the top producers in your office, even if it's small conversation and during the day, so you can start gravitating toward those people and stay away from the negative people in your office. I promise it'll be a huge difference in the way you look at your overall career and office and the whole opportunity.
Yeah.
It'll change your perspective.
One step forward towards the goal.
There you go. There you go. You got any other plans this week? Just crushing?
Yeah. We're actually doing really well with what we're trying to accomplish. So just keeping that thing moving. It's the engine's humming right now.
Yeah. Well, we wish you guys a successful week. Keep branding on social media. Reach out to your referral partners. Take somebody a gift this week. Call a prior client and thank them for their business. Don't be afraid to ask for referrals.
Yeah. Turn a cold call into a warm call. There's no such thing as cold call anymore.
Yep. Don't go to negativetown. # no negativetown. And any comments, questions you have, hit us up. A direct message if you don't want to be put on blast on our feed or get put on blast on our feed, which we love.
Yes.
So, and again, have a successful week, and we will see you next Monday. Thanks so much.
Rock chalk.